Hello. I think it's 2:30 now in Europe and you're watching Dokri42 on YouTube. So I'm trying again and I think ChatGPT was right all along. We had been live. Second attempt. Let's see, the volume seemed right. I hear music, I hear my voice. Super nice. Everything's nice. Okay, let's start ChatGPT again. So, hello, we are live and you're good. We hear you. Everybody hears you. Are you with me? Yeah.
You're welcome. Let me know, Dream. Have fun.
Yeah, we're going to do this together. So, Subside, that was what we wanted to play. This is funny because when we start, we're not underwater.
That's true. Starting on the surface makes the dive even more exciting.
Oh.
Enjoy exploring.
No, we are not on the surface. We are in a kind of holodeck, I would say.
Ah, I see. A virtual environment to simulate the dive. That sounds immersive and fun.
This is like Inception, like a...
Exactly. A dive within a dive. Enjoy the adventure.
A dream within a dream.
Exactly. A layered experience. Should be a lot of fun.
So, it's asking me, well, there is a circle of light. I go into the light, and there's my menu. I already did some diving. Let's keep on going where we stopped last time. And I will ask you some questions about my surroundings. Perhaps you can help me.
Sure. I'd be happy to help with your surroundings and any questions you have. Let's dive back in and explore.
This one is called Cobalt Cove. Is this a real place?
I couldn't find a real place called Cobalt Cove. It might be a fictional location in the game. If you have any other details, feel free to share.
Let's see. I'm going there.
Great. Enjoy exploring Cobalt Cove. Let me know if you notice anything interesting.
Okay,
Take your time and enjoy the dive.
there are rocks around me. Massive, and they're quite high.
That sounds beautiful. Are they covered in any particular type of marine life?
I'm on... I can look around and I'm a little bit above water. The rocks are covered with something like moss, maybe?
It could be algae or some form of marine moss. It's common on rocks in underwater environments.
So I'm diving now and see what's underwater.
Awesome. Enjoy exploring underwater. Let me know what you find.
There's something like kelp.
Yes, kelp forests are common underwater. They can be really beautiful and full of life.
Are there certain areas where you see them?
Yes, kelp forests are usually found in shallow, nutrient-rich waters, often near rocky coastlines. You might see them swaying with the currents.
Yeah, I do. And this is a very rocky, it's more like mountains. It's huge. I can see above water. And what I see above water is there is land around me, mountains of rocks.
It sounds like you're in a cove surrounded by cliffs and rocky formations. It's a stunning and dramatic landscape.
It's called Cobalt Cove. And there are windmills for generating electricity.
That makes sense. They're likely there to harness wind energy. It's a cool combination of natural and human-made elements.
Let's see if we can see some wildlife.
Keep an eye out. You might spot some interesting marine life around the rocks and kelp.
Just some silver fishes. Quite, well, unremarkable.
Even the simple silverfish can be beautiful. Sometimes the smaller details make the experience special.
I'm trying to figure out where I am. Perhaps there's some interesting animal that gives us a clue where we are. Oh, I see a sea turtle, but it's small. It's greenish on, well, everything's greenish, green on top.
A small greenish sea turtle could indicate a tropical or temperate environment. They often frequent areas with abundant seagrass or kelp. It's a lovely sight.
Do you need any kind of information to identify which kind of sea turtle it is?
Details like the shape of its shell, color patterns, and size can help identify the species. If you notice any distinctive markings, that could also be helpful.
I wouldn't know how to name them. So the shield is green. The legs are, well, legs, how do you call them? They're also dark, like black and white, with a very, well, I don't know. Oh, I found something. A crab. A red crab. Huge legs. Oh, I have to dive up because I'm running out of air.
A red crab with huge legs sounds fascinating. Take your time.
What
And
is
remember
it?
to come up for air. You can always dive back down once you're ready.
What kind of crab
It
is
sounds
this?
like you might have encountered a king crab or a similar species. They often have...
A king crab? Where can I see king
Crab
crab?
is a sea creature with a hard shell, multiple legs, and pincers. They come in various shapes and sizes.
Do you see them everywhere?
King crabs are typically found in cold, deep waters. In North America, red king crabs inhabit the Bering Sea, Aleutian Islands, Gulf of Alaska, and extend...
Keep on going.
They're primarily in specific cold water regions, so not everywhere. You'd mostly find them in the northern Pacific, especially around Alaska and Russia.
I found a really big fish, also green, but it has a black and white stripe on its side. Are you still with me? Hey, are you still with me?
All right, let's continue exploring and see what else we can find.
Did you hear? I found a fish. It's quite big. It was 35 centimeters or 40 centimeters long.
That sounds like a... Absolutely.
Sounds like a what? Continue, please.
That could be a parrotfish or something similar. Keep exploring.
The remarkable thing was he had, yeah, there he is again, 3 fins on his back. What could it be?
3 dorsal fins suggest it might be a type of wrasse or another reef fish. It's quite interesting.
And he has a kind of thorn on his underlip. I think just a single thorn.
A fish with a single thorn-like projection under its lip might be a species of triggerfish. They often have unique features like that.
Interesting.
You're welcome. I'm sorry, but you've hit the monthly limit for advanced voice. You can switch to standard now to keep chatting.
Are you still with me? there you are again. Do you know what we're doing here?
Yes, we're exploring underwater in the game, observing marine life and enjoying the scenery.
I saw a shark. There is a shark in front of me.
Oh wow, that's exciting. Stay calm and take your time to observe it. It's probably just passing by. What kind of shark does it look like?
I don't know. It's gray, but the belly fins are
That's a good start.
white.
Does it have a distinct shape, like a long, slender body, or a wider one? And how about its fins? Are they pointed?
Pointed. The tail fin has a little triangle attached to it.
That sounds like it could be a reef shark, or maybe a smaller shark species. The triangular shape near the tail fin is a good clue. How's it moving, calm or quick?
It's super calm. It's not aggressive. It's not very big.
That's great. Calm behavior is typical for many sharks, especially if it's a reef shark or a nurse shark. Just keep observing. It's an incredible experience to see one up close.
I found a treasure.
A treasure? That's amazing. What does it look like?
It's just a box, a plastic box, I think. And I can't open it yet.
Interesting. It might be locked or need something specific to open. Do you see any clues around it or anything nearby that could help?
No, not yet. It doesn't require a key. I think I have to break a lock.
That makes sense. Do you have any tools or something heavy in your inventory that could help break it?
Not yet. I'm searching.
Good call. Keep exploring.
Oh,
You
there's
might
the
find
shark
something useful
again.
nearby. Let me know what you discover.
There's the shark again, and now he's accompanied by two other fish. They are black and white striped. Oh, it's even three. This looks
The
cool.
striped fish could be pilot fish. They are known to swim alongside sharks. It's a fascinating relationship. Keep an eye on how they interact.
They're just following along.
That's typical for pilot fish. They often stick close to sharks for protection and to feed on leftover food. It's a pretty neat natural partnership.
This is funny. I have reached the end of the simulation. There's a grid blocking me from going further.
You've reached the end. It sounds like you had a great time exploring. Was it an enjoyable experience for you?
I can just turn around and keep on going.
Nice. It sounds like you can keep exploring even after reaching the end. That's a good way to make the experience feel endless. Are you planning to keep going?
Oh yeah, I haven't seen half of it yet. Oh, I found a statue.
There's so much more to discover. What are you hoping to find next?
I found a statue underwater. And it's a lady, a naked lady, accompanied by a swan.
That sounds like a beautiful and surreal discovery. Statues like that can add a lot of mystery to the environment. Do you think it has any hidden meaning or symbolism?
Of course, I know that. But do you know what it is? It's a naked lady with a swan next to her. Come on, what is it? You know it.
Ah, you're likely referring to the myth of Leda and the Swan, a famous story from Greek mythology. In that myth, Zeus transformed into a swan and seduced or raped Leda. The imagery is often depicted in art and statues, so it makes sense that you'd find it underwater. It's a striking scene.
But does this mean we are in Greece?
It's possible. The Leda and the Swan myth is deeply tied to ancient Greek culture, so the presence of that statue could suggest you're in a Greek-inspired environment. It would make sense for a treasure hunt or exploration game to take place in such a historically rich area.
But does the rocky seashore and the animals, do they fit to Greece?
Yes, they do. Greece has rocky coastlines and clear blue waters. You can find a variety of sea creatures like turtles, crabs, and fish there, especially around the Aegean Sea and other coastal regions. The environment fits the vibe of Greek coastal landscapes quite well.
I found another treasure box, and for this one I have a key. I can open it. Let's see what is inside. 30 seconds of
That's
air.
Go ahead and open it. What's inside?
It said 30 seconds of air. Oh, these are interesting.
That's super helpful for your exploration, especially when you're deep underwater. You've got a little extra time now. Make the most of it.
These silverfishes, they are remarkable. They have like a zebra pattern on the back.
That sounds incredible. The zebra pattern must make them really striking to look at. It's fascinating how nature creates such unique patterns for different species. Have you seen any other cool creatures nearby?
You don't happen to know which kind of fish this is?
Based on the zebra-like pattern, it might be a species of damselfish or wrasse. Some types of damselfish, like the zebra damselfish, have similar patterns. It's hard to say exactly without more details, but it definitely sounds like an eye-catching fish.
You know that I'm going to fact check everything you say here.
Haha, that's totally fair. Feel free to double check anything. I'll be here for any more questions, or if you need help with anything else as you explore.
Do they have windmills in the water in Greece?
Not typically. Windmills are commonly found on land in Greece, especially on the islands like Mykonos. However, there are some modern offshore windmills being developed in certain parts of the world, including areas around Greece, to harness wind energy. But historically, they're land-based in the country.
Well, historically, they look like quite new. They're quite modern.
You're right. The traditional windmills in Greece, especially the ones in Mykonos, are relatively modern compared to ancient history. They were mostly built in the 16th century and later to grind wheat. But their iconic look still ties them to Greece's history and culture.
These are not the ones I'm looking at. Mine are really modern.
Got it. If you're seeing very modern windmills in the game, it might be a blend of historical elements with newer, futuristic ones. Offshore wind farms, for example, are becoming more common in recent years. Maybe the game is incorporating that kind of modern technology into its setting. Pretty cool.
Okay, I will leave this part because, oh, the shark, another shark, a tiny shark. Are you the same shark but a small one? No. Oh yeah, same triangle.
Another shark? That's fascinating.
But a
Tiny
younger one.
shark might be a juvenile, or
Yeah.
it could be a different species altogether. It's cool that you're seeing such a variety of sharks. Does this one have any distinct features or colors compared to the first one?
Hope you're doing good today, Red Heart.
We have a viewer on YouTube. Say hello to the viewer.
Sounds like you're having a fun time with all the shark encounters. What's this one doing? Just swimming by again?
Also swimming by, but it looks like a juvenile. It's very thin, it has the same triangle on its tail. I think it's just a young one.
So it's likely another type of shark.
You think
Maybe
so?
a younger version of the first one you saw. The triangular tail fin is a good sign that it might be a species like a reef shark or even a smaller species like a blacktip shark. It's cool to see how they grow.
Okay, I've unlocked something. So...
Nice. What did you unlock? Another treasure? Or perhaps a new area to explore?
I can go to this level, but at night.
That sounds intriguing. The underwater world can look completely different at night. The creatures might behave differently, and the atmosphere will likely be a lot more mysterious. Are you ready for the night dive?
Oh yeah, let's go. Okay.
Awesome. The night dive will be a whole new adventure. A dark place, glowing creatures. It's going to be a unique experience. Let me know what you discover.
Oh, cool. Wow.
Sounds like you found something amazing. What's standing out to you? Are there glowing creatures or unique sights?
Oh, I just have a beautiful big flashlight with me.
That's perfect for exploring at night. A good flashlight will make the underwater world feel even more magical.
I found
Are you
another.
shining it on anything interesting? Anything new popping up?
Yeah, I found another treasure box. I don't have a key for this one.
Treasure. You're on a roll. What's inside this one?
I don't have the key. No key. I have to first find the key.
Looks like another mystery to solve. The hunt for the key will keep things interesting. Keep an eye out while you explore. It could be nearby.
Wow.
What happened? Did you find something else amazing?
No, I'm just amazed by the sight of everything.
I can imagine. The underwater world at night can be absolutely breathtaking.
Breathtaking, yes.
Must make it all feel magical. What's been the most stunning thing you've seen so far?
I can say, I think I'm just amazed by everything I see.
Just soaking it all in?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the overall experience that leaves you in awe.
Yeah.
Take your time and enjoy every moment of it.
The colors look much different at night and under my flashlight. Oh, I found something.
I bet. At night, colors seem more vibrant and mysterious, especially with the flashlight highlighting certain areas. It must make everything feel like it's from another world. What colors are standing out the most to you?
I found a starfish.
A starfish. How cool. What color is it? Starfish can have such interesting patterns and hues, especially in the dark.
This one is just white, but I like it nevertheless.
A white starfish sounds so peaceful, especially in the soft glow of the flashlight. It must look almost like it's glowing in the dark. Have you seen any other creatures nearby?
The same fish, but I'm not seeing my sharks. My sharks disappeared.
It's interesting that the sharks have disappeared. Some creatures are more active during the day, while others come out at night. Maybe the sharks are resting, and the other fish are more active now. It's like the ecosystem is shifting. Have you spotted anything new with your flashlight?
Another starfish.
It sounds like you're really enjoying the starfish. There's something mesmerizing about their calm, simple beauty. Is it staying in one spot or is it moving around? Starfish can be pretty slow movers.
Staying in spot. But there are other shells that are jumping.
That's fascinating. It sounds like there's some action happening with the shells. Are they moving on their own? Or is something inside them causing the movement? Could be crabs or other creatures hiding inside.
It's the shell itself. It's the gasoline station shaped shell. What is it?
That sounds like a type of cowrie shell. Some cowrie shells have a smooth, rounded shape, and their movement could be due to a small creature inside, or the way the currents affect them. The gasoline station shape might be referring to a smooth, curved appearance. Have you seen anything inside the shell?
It jumped away. It's gone.
That's mysterious. It seems like shell had a life of its own. Who knows what was inside? It's always fascinating to encounter creatures like that in the wild. Hopefully, you'll spot more interesting things along the way.
I'm still searching for a key. Where is my key? I need a key.
The search for the key continues. It could be hidden in a nearby crevice or near another object.
I found a
Keep looking
camera.
carefully around the area. Sometimes keys are tucked away in places you wouldn't expect. Have you checked near any of the rocks or structures nearby?
I found a camera. I think from now on I'm able to make pictures, but there is nothing to make a picture of here. Come on, I want to see a shark and make a picture of a shark.
A camera. Nice. Even though there's nothing to snap yet, it's cool that you can document your adventure. Maybe you'll find something worthy of a photo soon. Keep your eyes peeled.
I'm not sure. I think I made a picture.
That's awesome. Even if you weren't sure, it sounds like the camera works. Maybe it took a picture of the scenery or something that caught your attention. Do you think it captured something interesting?
I will see as soon as I check the pictures.
Sounds like a fun surprise waiting for you. Checking the pictures will be like discovering something new. Let me know what you find.
No. Lost camera. Perhaps it's a new level. I don't know.
Losing the camera could mean you're moving on to a new level or unlocking a new area. It's like a shift in the adventure. If
There's
it's
my
gone,
sea
maybe
turtle
you're meant to
again.
focus on something else now. What does the environment look like around you?
Dark.
Any new changes?
It's just super dark.
Ah, the darkness is back. It could be a signal that you're transitioning into a more mysterious part of the journey.
Now you're
The
making
night
up
dive is setting
things.
the mood again. Are you noticing anything unusual or different in the dark?
No, I think I will. Oh, there's my shark. Hello, shark. I missed you.
The shark's back. It must feel familiar and comforting after the darkness and change. Is it acting the same, or does it seem different in this new part of the dive?
No, it's the same shark.
Nice, same shark. It seems like it's sticking with you through the journey. What's it doing now? Just swimming along, or is there something new happening with it?
Oh, it went. It passed by and it's disappeared into the darkness. Cool.
It's like the shark is a part of the mysterious night, vanishing into the depths. Its disappearance adds to the atmosphere. Are you continuing to explore, or are you pausing to take in the scene?
Now I think I will end here. I think I've seen enough. And continue later on.
It sounds like you've had quite an adventure. Taking
Yeah.
in everything you've seen so far is a good way to end the dive for now.
So,
Hopefully, you can come back to it later for more exploration.
I would say we say goodbye to our viewers. Until next time. Say goodbye.
Until next time, goodbye. It's been an amazing adventure, and I'm glad you took me along for the ride. Take care until we meet again.
Oh, I went up to the surface and it's raining. Funny.
Oh no, rain on the surface. It's a different vibe after the underwater exploration. Still, it adds a layer of mystery. Does the rain make the scene feel more peaceful or dramatic? How are you feeling up there?
Now I understand why I saw flashes of light, because there is a thunderstorm going on up here.
A thunderstorm. That explains the flashes of light. The storm adds a dramatic twist to your adventure. The contrast between the calm underwater world and the intense storm above must be striking.
Cool.
Are you staying on the surface to watch, or heading somewhere else to escape the rain?
Yeah, we should get out of the water because, well, we already said goodbye. Goodbye. It's not safe here. Ciao, ciao.